We got Alex here from Ziegler. He's the CSR guy. And Alex, good to meet ya. So you're with the CSR department of Ziegler.
Yep.
So what do you do?
Oh, take care of issues, customer issues, and help out with GPS, steering, all that, setting combines.
So you
everything, irrigators.
okay. Because you come from the technology side.
Yep.
At Ziegler, so the ag leader stuff is kind of your cup of tea.
Yep.
So the Lexion and the equipment side is, they've moved you into that territory now as well.
Moved from technology into the equipment side, and still covering technology as well.
Okay, and so I see this morning Lexion has 3 records, and we're going to give them a 4th for doing a great job with wet snow on corn. And we'll just have a little fun today. They just sent them up to make sure I'm happy with the combine and stuff like that. And so he's in for an earful. Well, she kind of plugged up with some snow back here, but not too bad. Okay, it's kind of bad, but that will wear out tomorrow pretty easy. So we're walking here behind the combine, and so we just changed hybrids. This hybrid has a lot bigger cob than the previous hybrid. It's a little bit tougher. The cob has a little bit of sponginess to it. So we walk behind. Out here you can compare head loss to shoe loss and see how much more there is, you know. It's a snow day. We can't really be too tough on loss. We're just having some fun. Alex is just enjoying his day. Yeah, all in all, it ain't doing a bad job. We'll just fine tune in. We're breaking the cob a little bit. We'll just fine tune that in and keep moving forward. Well, I learned a couple things. Alex, he's got to get going. He's a busy guy. He's got a long drive. He's got other customers to meet with. We did improve the cob a little bit. A couple of adjustments on the thrashing got us a lot better cob looking out the back. A little less grind in the tank. The grain tank looks really good. We weighed a little sample, and I'll get some videos of that going here, but we had a 0.5% of grain damage. That's pretty good, I think. That's pretty good. But yeah, it'd be fun. It'd be fun next fall to get the big pan that you throw underneath the combine. He's taught me how to drop that chopper in the back. So then all the stuff comes off the cleaning shoe and the rotors. Nothing goes through the chopper, so you get that nice windrow over them 3 rows. You know, you can see where I come out of the field here. So that's how wide you'd have, so then you can check your losses and the performance coming off the rotor. Make sure you don't have cob pieces with kernels on them and stuff like that to really dial in the combine. So that's his job. His job isn't to sell anything. His job is just to make sure I know how to set the combine, I know how to use the combine, and how to check the performance of the combine, and then inform me of any service specials or parts specials or things like that going on. And then they do a good job of asking questions about the farm and like where we're heading and stuff like that, to see how they can service us better in the future. And so it's a good program. It's a good program. Instead of just having a salesman, you buy the machine, he comes out one time, how you doing? And then the next time you see him is because he's trying to peddle more stuff on you. And so I guess I'm still fairly new to Ziegler. You know, the planter was our first experience with them. This combine is our second experience. And on this combine, they've been super awesome. And yeah, so on that note, I am actually going to run to Ziegler because I got a bunch of stuff to return that the combine came with that we didn't know it came with, and they're parts I ordered, all the ag leader stuff. So I'll go run all that stuff back to Ziegler because we're kind of done for today. Everything's filled up at home. So tomorrow we'll start over, getting the wagons and the cart empty and getting the dryer fired back up tomorrow and whatnot. But guys, hey, thanks for listening to me ramble today. Well, here's the little Columbus store with all the rental equipment. This is where we rent the backhoes and payloaders and skid steers and all that kind of stuff. The St. Cloud store is more the agricultural. We're right on the north edge of the metro, so a lot of construction stuff comes through here. But let's go pick up my parts. That'd be nice for hauling grain. It dumped quick at the dump pit. Oh yeah, here we go. Hydraulic room. They make a lot of hydraulic hoses and big hydraulic hoses for all the heavy construction stuff. So it's kind of nice. You know, they're only 40 minutes from my house. The local Napa does a good job with the small hydraulic, but if you ever need a bigger one and with the high pressure, you just bring it down here, and even if it's not cat, we've had them match up hoses for us before. And then you got your normal parts bay, just rows and rows of shelves and your oils, you know, and that kind of stuff. And they have a shuttle from store to store apparently that runs every night, so that like the St. Cloud and all the ag stores are open till midnight 6 days a week. So if you call up Rudy, Jensen there, and at St. Cloud at like I think 7 or 8 o'clock is the cutoff, then he can still get a part from one of the other stores into St. Cloud by 7 or 8 the next morning. So that's pretty slick. That's pretty slick. They got a good thing going here, you know. I'm kind of excited and glad to be having these people on my side. All the skid steers and backhoes and trucks. You need a semi? Need a semi truck? It's kind of a fun store for a guy that likes equipment. This is kind of a fun store to go to. You need tracks for your skid steer, tracks for your combine. They got pretty cool stuff here. But guys, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for going with me on my little parts run. And yeah, all right, we'll see you tomorrow.